met Brendan Williams in 2011 when I put an ad out in a local paper, and we immediately met up and started making demos, and put the entire demo out later that same year in August. And then from there, we met Peter Breen, who blew us away because he's awesome, and he joined the band. And then Brandon Morris, our keyboard player / guitar player, he was kind of always there, but he just wasn't in the band for some reason. And then we just kind of thought to ourselves, why don't we just invite him to join the band? So we just kind of did, which made complete sense. And now he's in the band, and he's also awesome. And then we met CJ. He auditioned for us, and he sang over one of our tracks, and he did a great job, and he pretty much immediately was in the band after that. And then we got a different bass player who just didn't work out too well for us. So we got Chance, who just killed it on his first gig, rehearsal, and he's still in the band, and he's still awesome. And now we're just trucking along and being men. Finn. Alright.
David and I wrote all the music on our upcoming album, and from the start we knew we wanted a big variety of different styles, but we also wanted to have one cohesive sound overall. So we try to go from everywhere from really intense Fast and Furious shredding riffs to more lighter jazz fusion influenced sections. Sometimes we just like to be straight up death metal. Other times we like to focus more on the groove and the atmosphere. We also have a few tracks that I had originally written for entirely different ensembles, two which I actually wrote for big band, and I performed and recorded those ahead of, in a completely different situation, never intended for them to be rearranged, and it just so happened that they worked perfectly for the band, and all the guys did a great job nailing these parts, added some vocals, and everything has come together really well. By the time we finished writing the album, we kind of knew we had our sound.
So a year ago, in November of 2012, we recorded at Fastback Studios, where drums for Seven Horns, Seven Eyes, and Jeff Loomis were done, and we thought that was a good place to record. Engineered by Jason Lackey, he tracked the drums for us, and went really great. It was just a 2-day process, and I banged out the drums. I think I got lucky, and laid down some good tracks, and the rest of it was pretty much recorded at home at Brendan Williams' place and at CJ Jenkins' place. Basically, just that's how the whole album was done.
So we, when we were recording the album, we did a lot of kind of improvised collaboration between whoever was in the studio at the time. Sometimes we would co-write guitar solos or keyboard parts. We felt that was a really interesting way of writing music for a metal album. Recorded all of the guitar, bass and keyboard parts at Brendan's studio, and then we recorded all of the acoustic guitar and vocals at CJ's studio. And we used some really cool products like Logic and an Axe FX Ultra, an Omnisphere, some keyboard sounds in East West as well. We mixed the album as a band. Brendan primarily did the mixing, but we collaboratively gave feedback to enable us to have the best mix possible that we could come up with.
So we just got our masters back from Fascination Street, mastered by Jens Bogren. Did a bunch of really awesome bands like Opeth, Amon Amarth, Symphony X, Devin Townsend, a bunch of really awesome bands. It sounds really great. We're really happy with it. We're looking forward to getting it out there.
So now that all the hard work's done, we're really excited to get the album in everyone's hands. We're working hard to find the best avenue to market and distribute it, and looking around for labels.